I want to introduce to you the new 2012 Tundra. The Tundra comes in various cab arrangements. It comes in a single cab, a double cab, and a crew max. It also comes in various trim levels, a Tundra Grade, an SR5, a Limited, and a Platinum. Based upon the wishes and things that we've talked about on the phone earlier, I've picked out the Platinum Crew Max for you. I think it's going to fit what you and your family are looking for. This truck has been voted by J.D. Power and Associates as the most dependable truck 6 years in a row. And that's a pretty awesome accolade from a third party. It also has one of the higher picks in Consumer Reports as well. It's a recommended choice by Consumer Reports. As we raise the hood here, this is a massive 5.7 liter V8 engine. It has 381 horsepower and 401 pounds-feet of torque. It's coupled to a 6-speed automatic transmission. We were the industry first to come out with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Others have followed us, but it's a very, very good proven power plant. In the back, it has a limited slip rear end differential. All of this is supported by a triple tech frame. And what I mean by triple tech is that the front of the vehicle is a fully boxed frame up into the back of the front of the cab, and then after that it's a reinforced C-channel to the back of the cab, and from the back of the cab to the end of the truck is an open C-channel. And what that does is help support the weight of the engine and the transmission up front, the weight of the cab, and then the open C-channel to help give you a good, nice, smooth ride out on the highway. Underneath here, you'll notice a high-rise intake manifold. This is part of Toyota's acoustic control induction system here. And this is very, very important that as the air comes into the manifold, underneath here there are butterflies that will open and close. It will give you short runs of air for torque. The torque is to get you off the line and get you moving, get that load, get that trailer moving. I think you said you have a trailer that's like 8,000 or 9,000 pounds.
It's generally just between 8,000 and 9,000 pounds that I'm told.
Okay, and then it has, these butterflies will open up and give you long runs of air for horsepower. The torque gets you going, the horsepower keeps you going. As the air comes over into the cylinders over here, we have double overhead cams and 4 valves per cylinder. Some of your other manufacturers that are out there only have 2 valves per cylinder, 1 intake, 1 exhaust. But with our double overhead cams and 4 valves per cylinder, it allows us to get more air and fuel in and more exhaust out. And we use a technology called variable valve timing with intelligence. It will actually vary the timing of the valves to give you more horsepower when you need it and better fuel economy when you need that. It optimizes the engine's volumetrics, getting all the air in and all the exhaust out. As the exhaust comes out, we're the only manufacturer out there that actually puts headers stock on their car. These are stainless steel headers, not cast iron headers, so they're light, more efficient. But very few manufacturers, and none that I know of, go that extra mile to put a header on a car stock. You'll notice that the spark plugs sit up on top of the heads just like a Hemi. We can't use the word Hemi because they have it trademarked, but we actually have a Hemi. Hemi is just short for a hemispherical combustion chamber. That's all it is. Our spark plugs are iridium-tipped plugs. They sit deep down inside of the head, so they're not outside by the exhaust manifolds exposed to the elements. These plugs last 120,000 miles before they need to be changed. So things like that lower your cost of ownership. You're also going to get 2 years of free maintenance with this vehicle. Oil changes and tire rotations will be free for the next 2 years, 25,000 miles. It's called ToyotaCare. There are other things like the engine coolant here. It's extra long life coolant. It lasts 100,000 miles before needing to be changed. The transmission, the oil pan is sealed. You won't need to change it for 100,000 miles. Toyota does a whole lot of things just to lower your cost of ownership. So for the next 2 years, all you're going to be doing is just putting gas in. We're going to be doing the rest for you. One of the things that you mentioned to me was safety. The safety was very important to you. Toyota has what is called Toyota Star Safety System. This includes anti-lock brakes, which allow you to be able to steer around an obstacle in an emergency situation. Vehicle skid control that keeps the vehicle from getting sideways and tumbling over. It has electronic brake force distribution that applies brakes to the wheels that need it the most. It also has brake assist. We've seen scientists have seen that in an emergency braking situation, you don't always put your foot on the brake as hard as you should, so it will apply the brakes harder for you in an emergency panning type of situation. And then electronic brake force distribution, so it will apply the brakes to the wheels that need it the most. And then we also have smart stop technology, where you can't put your foot on the brake and the gas at the same time. It will override and slow the engine down so that the vehicle doesn't get away from it. All of these, Mr. Perry, are what we call active safety features. They're designed to keep you from getting into an accident. So the active is to help you avoid from getting into an accident. Also down here, and it's kind of hard to see, but we have fluid-to-fluid engine coolers and transmission coolers. I don't know of another manufacturer that does that because it's more expensive to do so. But the heat transfer is 10 times greater than just an air-to-fluid transfer. You can think of it, if it's 50 degrees outside, it's cold, but if you jump into 50-degree water, that's freezing cold because the heat transfer is so much greater. And what this does is it allows our engine to heat up quicker and get to a normal operating temperature, and it also keeps the temperature down in hot weather, those kinds of things. If you come around over here, I'd like to show you that you'll notice, see our brake calipers right here? These are 4-piston calipers coupled to a 13.9-inch rotor, the largest rotor in the industry. And I've got a demonstration over here to show you. You'll notice that our rotors are fully ventilated. See, you can see all the way through them here.
Yeah.
That allows the rotor to stay cool. And when the rotors get hot and warm, you're in trouble. Here's your 4-piston calipers. All the other manufacturers will use 2-piston calipers. So you have these pistons coming over here pushing on the rotor to help slow the car down, and then the other brake pad over here. That's good, but when you use 4-piston, that's what they use in racing brakes. And we over-engineer our vehicles to give you that type of safety, the short stopping distance that you're not going to see on the other vehicles. We've mentioned the triple tech frame. This is what I was talking. This is a cutaway of the fully boxed frame, the reinforced C channel, and then the open C channel as it comes out here. Now, we had talked about the active safety features, those features that protect you or keep you from getting into an accident. There's another type of safety features called passive safety features, those features that are designed to protect you in the event of an accident. We are the only truck on the market that has dual knee airbags. You said that you were concerned about safety, but you have a driver's knee airbag there and a passenger's knee airbag here. Those are designed in a frontal collision to come out and protect your knees, of course, because that's where the occupants are usually injured. You have airbags in the lateral sides of the front chairs, and then airbags that drop down out of the roof and come down and protect your shoulders and your head. If you look back here, there's also side impact door beams inside the doors that will protect you. Now, you said that you were needing a lot of room in your vehicle.
Oh, good.
I think you said you've got 2 teenagers, right? You'll notice this has a ton of room in the back. If you're coming, if the kids are you're on a long trip, you can actually lay this seat back like that and take a nap. If there's times that you don't want to leave the seats or you don't want to leave things in the back of the truck, then lay these seats down like that. Toyota went the extra mile to make sure that you have a hard plastic back here so that you can throw things in there and not scratch the leather and tear it up, those kinds of things. Now you'll notice we're looking at a Platinum Edition. It comes with 20-inch wheels. The standard wheels are 18-inch on most of those, but we do have the upgraded 20-inch wheels. I want to show you another thing over here. This side of our window sticker right here is from Gulf States Toyota, and what they've done is they've done some market research to see what type of items and accessories that people are looking for on their vehicles and just put them on before they come to us. And the reason they do that is because it's less expensive to do it at the port than it is here and pass that savings on to you. Some of the most commonly asked for things are spray and bed liner, window tint, floor mats, the nice chrome tube steps that complement the wheels and the chrome badging and so forth. So they've already put that on there for you so that we don't have to add that here, and it actually saves you money doing so. And our customers seem to be very, very pleased with it. Well, come on back here. You'll notice this truck has a back As you're backing up to your trailer, there's going to be lines that line you right up to the tongue. So you're just going to be able to back right up to it. You've also got sonar right here in your back bumpers. So as you're backing up to something, of course you can see it in your back camera, but if you get too close to it, your sonar is going to start beeping at you, and it's going to tell you if it's behind you, the back right, left corners, front, left. You can see that all on your dash there. We'll come around here. I want you to put these gloves on. This truck was designed and engineered to be a work truck or a mobile office. Okay? But the handles are big enough, and those are good, hefty work gloves. You're not going to have to take your gloves off to get in this truck or do anything that you need to. Just reach in there and grab those door handles. See, it fits just perfectly, doesn't it? Go ahead and jump in there. I want to show you a few things to get you comfortable. You've got all of your power windows and locks here. This particular truck has driver 1 and driver 2 seat memory, so that if you and your wife swap out, you just push a button, the seat goes back to where you like it, the mirrors go back to where you like it. You have power fold-in mirrors. If you're in a tight area, you can push this button and fold the mirrors in. They also, for safety, have these blinker indicators in the mirrors. So if someone gets in your blind spot, as you turn your blinkers on, they're going to be able to see that. So let me jump in on the other side there. I want to show you a few quick things before we take a drive. All right, Mr. Perry, you're going to notice that we have separate climate control. You're going to be able to have the temperature that you'd like over here, and your wife will have the temperature that you like. I know when me and my wife are driving, I always want it colder than she does. So
Yeah, same way.
there's not going to be any arguments, disagreements. If she wants her temperature the way she wants it, she can set it the way she wants. You also have heated and cooled seats on this particular vehicle. But notice this truck was designed to be a mobile office. You'll have a place over here to put your laptop, hanging file folders here, power outlets. You've got places to put business cards, pens, pencils, credit cards, those kinds of things. This particular one, being a Platinum, has all of your navigation system in it, power tilt slide moonroof. So what do you think?
Man, this is a nice truck. My wife's going to love this baby.
Would you like to take it for a drive?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. All right, I'm done.